Not with me, honey. This is Massimo. He is my guest star for the day. Say hi to the Lexicon. Okay, go. Go. Get down. Not lay down. So the first story I want to talk to you guys about this week is Donald Trump's audio tapes being leaked. We've seen the media take different angles, focusing on Billy Bush's side of things and how he got fired from NBC, and also how Donald Trump passed this off as locker room talk. But what I really want to talk about is Amber Tamblyn, who is one of the girls in Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, released a statement on Instagram. In this statement, she shared her own story of sexual assault from one of her ex-boyfriends. I will link the story down below, but basically what happened was she was in a club with some friends right after her and this boyfriend had broken up. He came in, grabbed her, just as Donald Trump has suggested, and dragged her out of the club. It saddens me very much that not only was Amber Tamblyn triggered by this, but that she was triggered by a presidential candidate. This is someone that we should respect. This is someone that we should look up highly to. It's so powerful, and I commend her for sharing her story because it is not an easy thing to do. Amber Tamblyn isn't the only one. People that I know personally, other people on the internet, have all started sharing their stories about sexual abuse because they are truly frightened and are triggered by what Donald Trump had said. But honestly, I don't want to get too much into the election side of things. I will be making a video about this in the next couple weeks though, because I think this election really has taken issues that all of us are experiencing in everyday life and issues that we all have a hard time dealing with and bringing them to light. So make sure to keep your eyes open for that. Next story I want to talk to you about is Shailene Woodley was arrested. She was protesting to stop construction on the Dakota Access Pipeline. She Facebook Lived the entire event, which was 2 hours long, and in it you can see that the police are holding batons, that they have these big helmets on, and all of these people are doing is marching and protesting. It really reminded me of the Cesar Chavez movement where they're marching miles and miles and they have signs in their voice, and that is all that they had to impact others. She was out in no time, and she posted on the internet quickly to let her fans know she was okay and that she was not going to give up her fight. I also think she did a very powerful thing by Facebook Living the entire event, because we have seen Facebook Live come into a lot of the news recently. All of the African American shootings with the police, some of those have been caught on Facebook Live. There was the mom who beat her daughter on Facebook Live because of the way she was dressed. But we've never actually seen a main star take to Facebook Live, which I thought was really great because not only did Shailene Woodley share what she was being arrested for, she didn't know that was going to happen, but she shared a little bit of who she was, and she showed that, hey, I'm a celebrity, but I think that this is wrong and I'm going to stand up for it. And I think not only did that help shed light to her, but it's also going to make a lot more celebrities do Facebook Live in here in the near future. I feel like I have to talk about is this creepy clown epidemic that is taking over the world. Truth is, I am completely terrified of clowns, but I am not that fearful of the clown epidemic that's going on right now. I at first thought it was more of a joke, like haha, there's a creepy clown, it's close to Halloween. But as time goes on, they're getting more and more violent. People are holding knives and they're holding like sticks, threatening to beat people up. McDonald's executives have even come out and said that they're going to cut down and make fewer appearances for Ronald McDonald because some kids have been so frightened whenever they see him. I personally haven't been to many events where Ronald McDonald is at, so I don't know how much he's in the public eye, but it would be interesting because he is on logos and commercials and everything like that. So it'll be interesting to see where McDonald's takes the Ronald McDonald issue of the creepy clown epidemic. That's a sentence I never thought I would say in my life. Also, people think that the creepy clown thing is just in America and other people are talking about it, but the Thames police in London actually responded to 14 incidents of creepy clowns in 24 hours over one weekend. And that's crazy, 14 incidents. Maybe some were the same clown, but you gotta think, that's 14 creepy clowns. I'm also sort of surprised at the nation's reaction to this because we've We've seen a lot of innocent people being killed by the police, for instance, these past couple of months. And I haven't really heard of any innocent clowns being killed, or even the creepy clowns at first that weren't doing anything except just standing there. None of them had been harassed by the police, or accused by the police, or probably even questioned by the police. I'd have to look more into it, but I think that people aren't really going after these clowns that much, and it scares me because it seems like the police were in everybody's business for a while, but now we got some clowns out here and nobody wants to do that. I would always love to hear your opinions about all of the stories I talk about, so make sure you leave a comment below. And also, if you're interested in me talking about a certain story, leave that in the comments as well. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see future Lexicon broadcasts. With that, I am Lexi Commander,